Hold up. Shays Rebellion was a significant uprising that took place in western Massachusetts from 1786 to 1787, revealing the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation. It was led by Daniel Shays, a former captain in the Continental Army who became a symbol of rural protest against economic injustice. After the American Revolution, many farmers faced heavy debts and high taxes that they could not afford to pay as the courts began seizing farms and imprisoning debtors. Frustration and anger grew among rural communities. The Massachusetts government, dominated by wealthy elites, showed little sympathy for struggling farmers. These economic tensions were made worse by the lack of strong national leadership under the Articles of Confederation. The federal government had no power to tax or maintain a standing army, making it unable to respond effectively to domestic crisis. As tensions boiled over, Shays and hundreds of farmers began protesting court proceedings and shutting down courthouses to prevent foreclosures. Their actions were not merely lawless acts, but pointed criticism of government policies that favored the rich. The rebellion reached a climax in January 1787 when Shays led a group to grab the federal in Springfield. However, they were met by a privately funded and quickly dispersed. Though the uprising was suppressed, its impact was far-reaching. It exposed how fragile the young American Republic truly was under its current system of government. The fear of mob rule spread quickly among political leaders and the general public. Prominent figures like George Washington were deeply alarmed by this event. It also convinced many that the United States needed a stronger central government. This played a critical role in prompting the Constitutional Convention in Philly later in 1787. Here, delegates drafted the US Constitution, which gave the federal government the authority to maintain order, regulate commerce, and support a national military. The rebellion helped shift the national conversation towards unity and stability. Daniel Shays, though ultimately defeated, had helped ignite a debate that reshaped the nation's political future. Although he was eventually pardoned, Shays spent much of his life in relative obscurity.